test my heart. Let me tell you how the odds gonna stack up. Yeah, I go hard, I go smart. How's that working out for y'all in the back, huh? I've seen that frustration, been crossed and lost and told no. And I've come back unshaken, let down and lived and let go. So you can let it be known, I don't hold back, I hold my own. I can't be mapped, I can't be cloned. I can't see flat, it ain't my tone. I can't fall back, I came too far. Hold myself up and love my scars. Let the bells ring wherever they are, cause I was there saying, and these promises broken deep below. Each word gets lost in the echo. So one last lie I can see through. This time I finally let you go.
That Ambrose didn't get out the car. Ambrose was the passenger, and a white man was driving. He was the driver. Now, as you can see, that there is not a white driver that pulled up at that pub. Ambrose was the passenger, and the white guy was the driver. Now, you see that that wasn't the case.
No, you can tell them all now. I don't back up, I don't back down. I don't fold up and I don't bow. I don't roll over, don't know how. I don't care where the enemies are. Can't be stopped, all I know go hard. Won't forget how I got this far. But every time saying, and these promises broken deep below. Each word gets lost in the echo. So one last lie I can see through. This time I finally let you go. Well, I've been breaking it down for you, baby. Been running around, I can't see no love for me. Somebody rescue me. I'm the king of the town, Mr. Crazy. Creating a sound, there's still no love for me.
Okay, he's obviously aware of what's going on between him and Ambrose. But there's one witness. Who's pulling Ambrose? Who's pulling Ambrose? Look at the security guard. Look what he does later as well. He's focusing on them two, right? Watch what he does when people try to... It's a lot concerning that it looks like a fight's going on. And yet no witnesses. And everyone to stay away. And no witnesses. Instead of stopping it.
You see him and Ambrose in the back.
What?
Have you seen them two? When them two are fighting and Ambrose punches him and all that shit.
Is that earlier on when everything goes?
Yeah, in the beer garden.
32,
I have seen the footage, but only from with you.
And they're both fighting. They put his hands. They never touched each other. But yet they're physically fighting, and he's dragging him up through the back to the back of the garden.
Oh no, we see it. I saw what the security guard was doing. He was keeping everybody away so that they could drag him into the dark. That's what I've just seen.
Somebody rescue me. Just rescue me. Rescue me. Rescue me.
No, to the back garden where the floodlight was switched off.
Yeah.
Where the attacking was going on.
Yeah,
and then we don't see him again. We don't see Ambrose.
Seen it.
These are the lights. They're on.
Yeah, and they're all controlled by the same switch.
Right.
The two switches do in the kitchen. One does these.
Right. So
They call me S-K-E-P-T-A. Before I start, I just wanna say, boy, better know all day. I got bumblebees trying to figure out how I got this buzz. All I want is a kiss and a hug, but somebody told Specsavers I still can't see no love. Days, months, years, blood, sweat, tears. I walk the streets of London facing my fears, and every day's like truth or dare. So spin that bottle, cause if it lands on me, I'ma stay true to my word, and I don't want any more respect than I deserve. Well, I've been breaking it down for you, baby. Been running around, I can't see no love for me. Somebody rescue me. I'm the king of the town, Mr. Crazy. Creating a sound, there's still no love for me. Somebody rescue me. applause. I walk all over the beat, no flaws. I tell a hater I love you loads. Tell a supporter I love you more. And they say I've changed. I say I'm making a change. I left the road, made a brand new lane. Still I get no thank you, no round of applause. So I keep on driving. I'm upset but I keep on smiling. And when I get knocked down, I get back on my 2 feet and I keep on fighting. I sacrificed all privacy so I could live my dream. What an irony. Cause now my reality is far from the place I'd like to be.
He's here before the alley.
That was them two that were fighting.
What? That was them carrying him?
No, that's them two that ran up.
Walking
and
up?
attacked him. Watch these two fighting, right? Ambrose comes out.
Yeah, it goes up.
Right,
They're both going up.
Right, so there's
Hang on, let me see.
That one, it's
Yeah,
that one.
he's going up, look. Look what he takes up from behind his back, Chris. Now watch. Now watch. Look, he's actually see that. You did see it.
Looks like he's just stabbed someone.
It slashed at somebody.
Yeah.
And he done the same to Ambrose in the car park.
And CPS have cleared him as a peacemaker.
And he lashes at Ambrose in the car park. Charges after Ambrose like that as well. Like he just done with that guy. And he look walking up there, puts his hands behind his jumper. Look, he's taking something out from the back of him. And he lashes. There he is. Look, there's Ambrose.
Where's Alpesh's car in here?
Up here, right here by the alleyway at the end here.
Does he get something out of Alpesh's car? We don't know.
No. Look, he's holding onto leaning onto the back of the car before he opens the boot. Then he runs out and run behind him.
He's took his top off now and he's
not running okay.
Right, white jumper come out into the middle of the road here and go behind Ambrose, where Ambrose just went. And he follows Ambrose, and he's going to run right over where Ambrose has run.
Yeah.
Look behind, and he's going to run right up where Ambrose has gone. Look, see. And from here, I believe we don't see Ambrose properly again, do we, Gina?
Not properly, because he comes back
Well,
with the top on.
if what they're saying...
He then comes back down with the top on.
He comes
which
back
doesn't
down
make
here,
sense.
and he comes round here, but he's already dressed before he gets back in the car. You see a guy walking down backwards, holding something that looks like a body. The guys walk backwards, in there backwards, rather than forward.
No, it's not. It's forward, because he turns right.
Sorry, can I...
Because the head's on the same side. If you turn around, the head would be on the opposite side.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
That makes fucking sense, doesn't it?
That is true. Why would they
walk backwards so?
Because
the
he's at the
camera.
end, yeah.
Not to be
Oh, he must know the camera. Yeah.
I can see somebody's carrying something very heavy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like to 100% say it was a person.
Or if it was my son. No, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't like to say, but I agree with you. Somebody is carrying something very heavy, and it looks odd.
I never thought I'd get to see the day. Wishing my worries all away, yes, all away. If I could wish this all away for you know I would. Forever young is what I want, and now I know I could. It's hard to tell from where you're standing that I never planned on landing. I never planned to stand for nothing except to stand and sing my piece from Oklahoma to the Middle East. All we really want is peace, but we ain't ever seen the beast. Promise to be honest, by now I'm beyond it. Forget your gin and tonic, you're chronic, cause I'm beyond it. Now I go where I'm going with no hate in my heart, with only love for my people separated from the start. It's all to...
Yep, no shirt on, he's taken off, he's got it in his hand. Look, blue t-shirt, Jenna said he was wearing. Right, he's gone in, so hang on, he's gone in the back of the car, Gina. So it could be back. What's happening there now? It's frozen. It's frozen. 04, at 04. Now he's running up the street, look, took off his top. His t-shirt, yeah. There you go, and he's running up. He's got nothing. There you go, right, he's half naked. He's half naked, Gina. And I know for a fact the police are up there at this point, aren't they, Daniel?
I think they are, yeah.
Yes, they are, right?
We'll see him come down, don't we, in a minute?
Well, no, I'm just saying, Ambrose is up there with the police right now. They're not ignoring him and just going everywhere else but this half-naked man. Look, see, the police are up there, still got Ambrose. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you, I want to see him come back.
See him come back.
Yeah, you have to see him come back and come to that car.
Yeah.
You have to. And he should put on a jacket by rights. This isn't one. Wait. Right, wait. Yeah, there he is. Wait, yeah, he's hiding. Look, he's running. Look, now he's had to go back up. I believe at this point he knows he's hurt. I believe he knows he's been stabbed at this point in the pub, in the garden, and at the function room. Yeah, he's been attacked. Look, thank you. Can you go back? Thank you. He's been attacked. Bastards, man. He's been attacked. Gina, look at that place. I can't. How many people, Gina? Oh, God. Yeah, that's fine. How many people are attacking him? It's all right, I don't know yet. We're just at the booth. A minute. Right, mate. Bastards, man. Come to the booth. They're waiting there. You wait. I swear to God. They're all going towards them. Look. Right, you wait. I swear to God, Gina. Look. All of them. Look. All of them, look. There's no one helping him. They've chased him. There's no one helping him. They've chased him. Where's Alpesh? In the car still? Is Alpesh still sitting in his car?
Didn't he walk down here before?
I went in. Carry on. I'm going to see what happens here. It's frozen. Right, it's frozen at 01. Got away from that pub. You know that. You can see it on here. He never got away from that pub. He ran up towards the police after he was stabbed coming out of the alleyway by the function room. You know it and I know it, and that's what we saw. And is it possible for my son to have not run into the hands of the police and then to be let casually back into the pub? I want to see where my son went after he ran up the hill towards the police. Oh, that's what I need to see. I want to see him coming back. And that's been cut. And then you just show Alpesh and Ambrose walking into the pub. Police would never have allowed that.
But where you going when you ain't got no friends? They say you got them, but who got them when you staring at the end? I feel you when you're falling. Please grab hold of something. There's more to what you're seeing and feeling. Some this ain't nothing. At 15, you're too young to know what you need. At 18, you're too young to know what you see. At 21, you're too young to feel the end is near. At 25, you're too old to be living in fear. Insight to see that all the bullies once was bullied, just like you and me. Our generation's going crazy. We lost our empathy. We cannot feel what others feel, and that's the disease. Now I could blame it on the TV, this computer where I write, or we could seize the day and kiss this ass or goodnight. We're still shedding tears for Tyler and Megan. Why did she go? I would trade my life for you both, but I didn't know. How could we know that our kids would choose to die instead of facing the world alone? I know it's lonely when you're lonely, but you'll never be alone. God is walking with you always. He's standing by your side a lot. Won't ever leave you though, for now you feel despised. Your hope is here to wipe your tears, been here for all the time. Even if you don't believe, one day you might, so hold on tight and pray with me for every child who can't get see what we.
They've all had about 3 times now the green jackets come up. And the
Green jumper.
The green jumper, sorry.
He was found
Now
in,
just come
that
up
they're
again for
saying.
the 3rd time.
And they said he was found in it. But yeah, we
But
see
he
him in
was
a
wearing
black
a jacket.
jacket. It don't make sense.
Jacket.
We know that. But a lot of the
Even body
statements.
was in a black jacket. I'm sure.
No, they're saying. No, the report says he was found in a green jumper or D-top.
From the pub that said he was wearing a green jacket. So 100% he was in the green jacket. He was not wearing the coat they're saying he was wearing, that he's seen wearing in Daddy-O's. Because in a minute we can go look at Daddy-O's stock footage. You'll see on that jacket, see if you can see anything like in the way of shiny stuff.
That's right.
Buckles.
Only one thing I've seen on that jacket so far, and there's just a little button right there, I think, if you go forward a bit more.
It's like a little, it's almost like a puffer jacket, isn't it?
Yeah, but take a note of the markings on that jacket. And then before we go into Daddy-O's.
Well, we'd notice that straight away. Once you go Daddy-O's, you'll see the difference. You'll know that it's not
Because his
there.
legs, the legs too, it's just, it just looks bigger than Ambrose. He does have a jacket on, doesn't he? Not just a shirt.
See, who doesn't know the valley leads to the mountain? You'll be free.
See Ambrose's leg? Nobody else would know that then but me.
It's not too late. It's not too late for me. Thought the world was safe. Thought the world was safe for me.
His chain wasn't in all that. His chain wasn't in all this. Yeah, but his chain, he was wearing his chain. How is that not on? How can you have that in Daddy-O's, but yet the chain on of Ambrose's? That doesn't make sense. He hasn't got a chain, but the back of his earring's found. That doesn't sit right with me either. A big thick chain. That's off, but yet his earring, the back of it's still in.
Hope it's not too late. It's not too late for me. Thought the world was safe. Thought the world was safe.
I didn't know the world's been saved. I didn't know my sins forgiven. Every
As he said goodbye, but she denied that flat out.
To you, she said she didn't know.
vision was a prison, wasn't interested in living. That day, it marked the lingers. I didn't ask him for a sign, but he brought me to my knees. There at his feet, the tears I'm crying. Every tear drops in his jar. It's all part of the plan. Cause he loved me, yeah, he loved me when I didn't give a damn. And I still can't understand it.
My son was there when the police were there. My son was there when all these were there, and not one of them have come in contact with my son. That does not seem right. The police said they never come into contact with my son at all. That's not possible. Not what I saw on here in the last 2 sittings. The police were there. Got away from that pub. You know that. You can see it on here. He never got away from that pub. He ran up towards the police after he was stabbed coming out of the alleyway by the function room. You know it and I know it, and that's what we saw. And is it possible for my son to have not run into the hands of the police and then to be let casually back into the pub?
The love of the Father knows how to draw us all into His glory. May we and every story's precious. The messages hang around. He will lead you to salvation. Though you're lost, you will be found. In that moment when you know you were created for that day, may the Spirit fall upon you. When Jesus' name.